Hi, my name is Sabina, and I'm the founder of Meraki Vision. We're a small agency coming from North Vancouver, Canada, and we focus on helping clients build up their web shops from scratch or helping them optimize existing web shops, focusing on high conversions and mobile optimization. Because as we know, many people shop on mobile nowadays. So today I want to talk to you about how to hire a good Shopify developer. Now, you might be at a point where you're thinking about starting an online business. Maybe you already have a retail business and you want to bring that online, which is a great idea, by the way. And Shopify is really a great place to do it. But you might find yourself thinking, how will I ever hire someone to help me out for this? So maybe you go onto Upwork and you post a job there with the requirements that you need, and you get 50 proposals, and they all vary so much from price. You could go maybe from $500 to $4,000. And so you're probably thinking, how will I ever pick the right person, and why is there such a difference in the fee? Now, of course, there's always the matter of location. So people that are in countries where the pay in general is less, they will often charge less. This is common in South America, Eastern Europe, and Asia. And with this comes the first point of what's most important when hiring a developer, or anyone for that matter, and that's communication. So you have to think about whether you're willing to sacrifice saving a little bit of extra money, but delaying the project or having things that are not quite as you expected due to a barrier in communication. So in this case, I would highly suggest that you work with a native English speaker. Even if it will cost you a little bit extra, you can have that peace of mind that that you're going to be able to communicate with them and give them your requirements exactly how you want. Now, the next thing to look at is when you're interviewing the person, to see how comfortably they talk about their projects. As you can imagine, it's easy for me to go online and just take a website from the internet and say that I created it. So ask them details about the project. What were the issues that they came across, and there's always issues in development, and there's always solutions. What kind of customizations did they do on this project? What theme did they use? Anything like that. You want to see how comfortably they speak about the project. The next thing is to also look at the testimonials. So as I mentioned, it's easy to just take a website off the internet. So take a look and see, do they have real testimonials? Likewise, it's easy to just write up a written testimonial. So ideally, you want to look for real video testimonials or real testimonials on Upwork. This is very important. You can also ask them, for example, what apps are best for conversions, right? If you're creating a Shopify store, it's because you want to sell more of your products or your services. And this person that you choose to work with should be very, forward-thinking in terms of conversion, in terms of sales, in terms of marketing. So sometimes you have a developer that knows how to do things, but they might just do exactly what you tell them to do. And especially if you're starting out a new business and you're not familiar with Shopify, you want to work with somebody that can also consult you on what the best way forward is. So what's the best theme to use? What are the best apps? There's so many apps out there on the Shopify App Store, which is great, but it can be overwhelming when you have to decide, which email solution should I use. And finally, the most important thing that I would say is that you need to understand how they're going to build this shop. So you want to make sure that they do it in a way that you can later go in and customize things yourself, because of course you're not going to rely on paying a developer for the rest of your life. So for example, if you want to go in a week from now and change the banner image of your homepage, this should be done very easily. Now, what some people will do on Shopify, and this is usually the people that are charging less, is they'll take the easy way out and hard code it into the website. And that basically means that you later have to go into the code yourself and figure out how to change that photo. So it's not very easy. And while you might be spending $500 at the start, you're going to have to keep going back to that developer and paying them for any little additional changes. So in the long run, it might cost you more. But this is kind of my basic tips for hiring a Shopify developer. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us, and we are happy to give you any tips.